There are certain people you just don't start beef with because they move wild and unpredictable, like a straight-up loose cannon. You never really know what they're about to do next, and that's the scary part. There's no ceiling to how far they'll take things once it gets heated, and one name that always comes up in that mix is FS Debender.
It's scary, right? Because my manager just walked in, right? And he gonna tell me not to say what I'm about to say, but I'm still gonna say it. Meek, you hear what I'm saying? Like Meek not no like gang. I'm gonna tell you shit like this. I would have told Meek suck my dick at any point in time in life. I'm gonna tell Meek
nothing.
But I stand on it, and I'm a gangster in the street, and you can't play with me, cause I know you and I know old gangsters that.
His real name is Cassim Brown, a guy who came up rough on the west side of Philly. In the streets, people know him as FS Debender, while others call him Fatten. Now, compared to Meek Mill, the artist he's going at, FS is still pretty unknown, just another rapper trying to get his name buzzing in the hip-hop scene. But the reason FS keeps getting attention isn't just the music. It's because people already know how serious things can get around him and his crew. FS is tied to one of the most talked about groups in Philly, known as the Young Bag Chasers, or YBC for short. His name and that crew have been connected to an intense and ongoing conflict in the city involving another group called Campers Clappers. This situation has been going on for years and has had real consequences on both sides, with lives lost and tensions staying high. The conflict traces back to around 2017, but things really escalated by 2021 when the situation across the city reached a breaking point. That year, Philadelphia saw a record number of homicides, with 562 cases reported, a number that shocked a lot of people. This ongoing feud became such a major issue that even city officials and the DA were publicly addressing it in press conferences, calling attention to how serious things had become.
O to the 4. Today we want to send a very clear message to the members of O to the 4. You like that name? How about go to the jail? Because that is where you're going to go. And I don't just mean the two people we're here to talk about today. Members of O to the 4 who are causing mayhem on our streets, who are terrifying the population. Get ready, O to the 4, to go to the jail. Because that is what's going to happen. That is what justice looks like, and that is what you deserve. I strongly encourage anyone who is involved with that group, stop it. Get away from that group. Stop it. And you will know very soon why. I'm encouraging you to do that. The same goes for the people they have been fighting with, the Young Bag Chasers. The same goes for other people and other groups who just keep committing violence, mostly with guns. So Pit Boys, Southside Stizzy, Zoo Gang, P&B, Brickyard Mafia, Topsiders, 5th Street, 7th Street, Wilson Park, time is up. Are you going to go to
O24 is the former name of YBC's main ops before they later became known as CCKY. The first major loss for YBC in this conflict came when a member of their group, YBC Josh, was killed. Josh lost his life back in May 2019 while he was on the 4200 block of Yaluween Avenue. After it happened, YBC's most well-known member, YBC Dole, spoke on it and revealed something that hit even harder. He said he had just talked to Josh only hours before everything went down, making the situation feel even more shocking and real for everyone involved.
I lost Josh to the streets, bro. I got a video of Josh right now. He's saying, when you come to my crib, throw some rocks at my back window. Like, that's our first loss. That's our first YBC loss. Oh, he pissing right here, but look, right here, it's his crib. It's Josh's crib right here.
He passed?
Yeah, he passed away. I got him tatted on my face. Right here. For Josh, too. Like, all my homies booked, bro. Like, none of them out here. Peso, Waters, Zon, like, nobody home. Band up guys. But, like, it ain't nobody home. Zeke. The best block, bro. The Poppy store. We got the Poppy. We on 43rd and Wyalusing right now. This book, free Zeke, too. Free Zeke the Reaper, bro. This twin block.
Gunshot right there.
You know what it is. Don't you know I just was telling you about Josh, right? I was right here tagging up. Josh was supposed to come meet me. I was tagging a weed. I was supposed to go meet him at the corner of the block. All I heard is gunshots. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm hearing gunshots right now.
Bro, that shit regular, but all I'm hearing is gunshots. Boom, boom, boom. Bro, my man, band up y'all coming around the corner. He said, bro, Josh, bro. I just broke down crying. I'm like, damn.
During that time, YBC had so many enemies that people in the streets couldn't even figure out who was responsible for Josh's death. There were too many rival groups in the mix, and the tension was coming from every direction. They were going at so many different people that separate crews started linking up, forming alliances just to go against YBC. The hate toward YBC got so intense that even younger people claiming the group were getting targeted out in public. A big reason for that was how far things were being pushed in the music. It wasn't just mentioning rivals in songs anymore, it was way more extreme than that. They were acting out violent scenarios in their videos and making content that many people saw as crossing serious lines, even referencing real-life losses in ways that shocked viewers. That's how YBC Dole ended up with the nickname Mr. Disrespectful. In one of his tracks, MC Buttons and McNuggets, he recreated a situation tied to a real incident involving someone connected to their rivals. One of the most talked about cases was the death of 22-year-old Zaire Stafford, also known as Booga. People in the community said he wasn't involved in street activity like that, but he was connected through family. Reports say he was targeted because of that connection, which made the situation even more heartbreaking. Booga had just finished a long 12-hour shift at McDonald's on December 7th, 2023, around 8:15 p.m. He was still in his work uniform holding a bag when he was attacked. There are claims circulating that FS Debender was allegedly involved, though that remains part of ongoing discussions. After Booga's death, things escalated even further, and YBC Dole pushed the controversy to another level in a video.
Just imagine sending your son to school and they don't come home from school.
Emily Johnson is numb still over the murder of her son, 16-year-old Kalen Johnson, after which she says his taunted her and bragged about it in music they made.
Not only does your only child not return home from school, you're getting trolled by, you're getting harassed by a bunch of untalented rappers dissing you about your son that was, an accident.
Johnson spoke tearfully today during the district attorney's weekly news conference. Larry Krasner announced the conviction of Caitlin's 22-year-old Arshard Curry, seen here in pictures the DA displayed during the news conference. Curry is the fifth of 5 YBC members, which stands for Young.
In that same video, things went even further, showing a scene where they acted out dragging Booga's body from a car trunk to a grave, then setting it on fire, even tossing McDonald's fries into the flames. The imagery had people shocked, with many saying it crossed a serious line and took things way too far. Not long after, another tragic situation unfolded when YBC was connected to the death of a teenager known in the streets as KJ. Reports say KJ wasn't even the intended target, but he was caught in the situation and lost his life, making it even more devastating. His death brought major attention from the DA's office, and law enforcement started putting heavy pressure on the case. Eventually, YBC member Arshad Curry was arrested, charged, and later sentenced to 85 years in prison. During the press conference, KJ's mom spoke out strong, calling YBC members untalented rappers and making it clear she was not afraid of them at all.
My name YBC Duel, but the fans call me Mr. Disrespectful. What they be saying, like, I be trolling, I guess, but I do it to a certain extent. Like, I go overboard. I disrespect people, like, badly.
So what do you think are some of the most disrespectful things you've done? Obviously, the one that comes to mind is, the notorious, the grave digging situation.
That's something new. Like, I've been drawn, like, one of the most disrespectful John, though, when I said I was gonna slap K3 mom, though.
You were gonna smack his mom?
Yeah, because she be dissing my homie.
Even though KJ was never the intended target, that didn't stop some YBC members from going after his grieving mother in a very disrespectful way. They kept bringing her up in their songs, mentioning the situation over and over, and then took it onto social media, too. They flooded her comments, mocked her during live streams, and kept pushing things further than most people thought was acceptable. It didn't stop there either. There were reports of fake accounts being made, pretending to be her son, just to interact with her and cause more emotional pain. A lot of people saw that as crossing a serious line, targeting a mother who had already gone through a tragic loss. Dole even said in an interview that he was going to slap her, which only added more outrage to an already intense situation.
The new name is you've been charged, and the newer name is you've been convicted.
These kinds of actions are exactly why people started calling him Mr. Disrespectful, and the name really stuck. It wasn't just talk anymore. It had turned into something way bigger that people couldn't ignore. It even caught the attention of Dia Larry Krasner, who spoke on YBC publicly and gave the name a whole new meaning.
Yo,
Go on, see me.
yo, first of all, I just got like a couple questions. You not paralyzed? Like the right side of your body not paralyzed?
What's on,
Bro, you know what I'm on, bro.
All your homies, your friends are still here. They in this live right now, if I must say.
Nigga,
Your homies is in this live right now.
Bro,
Y'all don't step. Y'all cookout just got shut up. All these innocent peoples and girls just got shot and died. Y'all supposed to get busy about shit.
We don't
Y'all doing nothing. You on live with us. On live with stupid. I'm a rapper. I don't do nothing. So you're on live when you should be going to bed. That a YBC cookout never got shot. We didn't have cookouts all in the square, all down the bottom. Cookouts all down the bottom. We had 3 cookouts. Nigga, go kill somebody. Go push somebody with them girls that got shot. You had the old head Rodney ducking. My old head Rodney was out there, dickhead.
With everything YBC Duel had been involved in out in the streets, a lot of people felt like it was only a matter of time before things caught up to him. That moment came on August 23rd, 2024, when he was sitting in a car on the 5500 block of North 6th Street. Another vehicle pulled up right next to him, and shots were fired into his car. Dole was hit multiple times in the chest and arm, and he sadly didn't survive long after the incident. After that loss, FS Debender spoke on how Dole's death changed everything for him. Losing someone that close pushed him to focus more seriously on his music and his path. And truthfully, FS does have talent, he knows how to deliver on the mic, and people in the city started paying attention in a big way. That buzz started growing fast, with more listeners tuning in and his name spreading across the streets. But the issue with FS is deeper than just music. It's that mindset, where even if there's a chance to step away, the pull of that lifestyle is still there. Even while gaining attention and opportunities, FS was still active in the streets, moving in ways that kept bringing trouble back to him. He had multiple run-ins with the law, dealing with gun charges and going in and out of jail frequently. There were also reports of him and his crew confronting another rapper, Ma World, in a studio situation where he was robbed of his chain and belongings. Things got even more intense when FS went on Instagram Live with a rival shortly after a violent situation involving that same person. During the stream, he was speaking recklessly, even pointing out that the people responsible for actions against his side were watching the live, which only made the situation more heated and public.
You don't fear death or anything?
No. I've been shot too many times to fear death.
If you're moving that loud and drawing that much attention in the streets, it's almost guaranteed someone is going to come after you. That kind of spotlight brings real danger with it. He even said himself that after being shot multiple times, he's no longer scared of death, which just shows how deep he's in that mindset. However, in late 2024, FS Debender had one of his closest moments with death, and this situation was way too close for comfort. He was sitting on his grandma's porch, just a regular moment, when people came looking for him. What happened next sounds almost unreal, like something straight out of a movie. The people coming for him were already approaching from his blind side, and he had no idea they were even there. It could have ended right there, no warning at all. But at the very last second, a bird flew past him and caught his attention, making him turn his head toward the exact direction they were coming from. That split-second moment changed everything and gave him just enough awareness to react. FS later spoke about it on Say Cheese, saying he knows he was lucky to make it out alive that day because it could have easily gone the other way.
You don't help your city the way you should.
I mean, but I've seen Meek sign people.
Bro,
I can name.
Why he ain't? It's like it was a Gillian. Bro, he could have signed Quan. He could have signed Leaf. He could have signed Duel. He could have signed Skrilla. He could have did something for a lot of. Bro, he don't do nothing. He act like he shit for. He don't do nothing for, bro. He just told Skrilla, don't bring me somewhere.
He told Skrilla what?
He told Skrilla, do not bring me to a place. I'm with Skrilla everywhere he go. How you gonna tell us don't bring me somewhere?
Maybe he may look at you as a liability.
I take that.
You know, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way.
I told you I'm good with like criticism. Like I take shit. Like it is what it is. Like, I ain't gonna get mad at you because you said something.
So is that the reason why you don't respect me because of that comment, or is it just over time?
When I was rapping, I wasn't always a rapper. I never respected how Cuz carried it. He could make some good music, I give you that, but like him as a person is not like what people think. Like it's not that at all.
I respect that. I respect your opinion, and you know it's a lot of people that feel the same way. But he's one person though. I mean, he can't help everybody. But
even in that moment, Shots were fired, and things turned chaotic fast. His mom ended up being the real hero that day, rushing him straight to the hospital without wasting a second. Between her quick actions and that unexpected moment with the bird, those are the only reasons he's still alive today.
Like, Uzi reached out to him before to talk about me, you feel me? Shit like that. Uzi reached out to Howard before. Like, you know, he take his chance with people. He bring people around and see, like, before you gonna judge somebody and do all this race to him, at least give him a chance. You won't even give him a chance.
Yeah, no, I respect that. Have you met him in person?
No, I don't care to.
What advice do you have for artists?
Keep going. Figure out what works for you. Stop trying to, like, don't copy nobody. Figure out what works for you and then keep doing it.
I mean, yeah, that's common sense, but I'm saying
it's really not common sense, because you know how many people following somebody else. You know how many people trying to be FS Debender.
Yeah, nah,
you know how many people trying to be Skrilla. It's not common sense. It's not that common.
That's true.
FS later said that the people who came after him were actually once his friends, which makes the situation even more wild. That's how they knew exactly where he stayed and how to catch him off guard. He also claimed he knows exactly who was behind it and made it clear he knows how to get his get back.
You know, I ain't about to sit up here talking about this.
Nah, I get it. I respect it. So, I mean, it's a lot of artists that, like you said, been rapping for years, and
son, you always got your drug. It's just not getting high.
Yeah, everybody got vices.
Yeah.
You was it hard for you to get off? It's not, you know, that you're on probation. Was it withdrawals?
You know now, like with probation and all that, they really work in our favor. They really test us for hardcore drugs now, such as like coke and like methamphetamine, like that.
With the kind of talent FS has, he really doesn't need to be tied to the streets at all. He could be making real money the legal way and building something solid for himself. Even his manager has told him this straight up, but he doesn't seem to listen and keeps moving the same way.
My manager, I don't even listen to him like that. I still be doing everything he tell me not to do.
Damn.
This reckless and chaotic lifestyle is actually one of the main reasons his issues with Meek Mill even started. FS claimed that Meek told Skrilla not to bring him around his house or have him anywhere near him. That situation added tension right away and made things feel personal from the jump.
He just told Skrilla, don't bring me somewhere.
He told Skrilla what?
He told Skrilla, do not bring me to a place. I'm with Skrilla everywhere he go. How you gonna tell us don't bring me somewhere?
FS came into that interview with a say anything kind of energy, not holding back at all. He straight up said he has zero respect for Meek, putting it out there for everyone to hear. Then he went even further, claiming Meek isn't really like that and is just putting on an act, which made the situation even more heated.
I don't like Cuz. I don't respect him. And I'm gonna tell you why I feel that type of way. It's scattered, right? Because my manager just walked in, right? And he gonna tell me not to say what I'm about to say, but I'm still gonna say it. And Meek, you hear what I'm saying? Like Meek not no like gangster in no way, shape, or form. With the image that he portrayed, got him rich, and he can't run with it no more, because there's real gangster that'll let you know that you running around with can't save you, don't protect you, they don't put no fear in my heart. Like, we gangsters and we stand on that, use a bitch and we take it to you. That's why Meek limited his time in the city.
FS also said that unlike Uzi, Meek hasn't really signed or tried to put people on from his own city. He made it seem like Meek wasn't giving back the way others have, which added more tension to what he was already saying.
I can't say you don't help nobody. You don't help your city the way you should.
I mean, but I've seen Meek sign people. I
Bro,
can name.
Why he ain't? It's like it was a Gillian Nick, bro. He could have signed Quan. He could have signed Leaf. He could have signed Duel. He could have signed Skrilla. He could have. He could have did something for a lot of niggas, bro. He don't do nothing. He act like he do shit for. He don't do nothing, bro. He just told Skrilla, don't bring me somewhere.
He told Skrilla what?
He told Skrilla, do not bring me to a place. I'm with Skrilla everywhere he go. How you gonna tell us? Like Uzi, let's take Uzi. Let's take Uzi for instance. Uzi is the complete opposite of Meek. Like, Uzi, nothing like Meek. Like, Uzi reached out to him before to talk about me, you feel me? Shit like that. Uzi reached out to Howard before. Like, you know, he take his chance with people. He bring people around and see, like, before you gonna judge somebody and do all this pressure to him, at least give him a chance. You won't even give him a chance.
FS claims the real reason Meek doesn't want him around is because he can't deal with everything that comes with having him close. He made it sound like it's not just personal, but tied to the kind of situations and attention that follow him. According to FS, Meek just isn't ready to handle that level of street pressure.
Beanie Siegel is the only I'm only one because he's still a YN at heart. Beanie Siegel is still me at heart. But he's the only that gave me a chance. He's the only older guy, only older rapper that gave me a chance. Meek told Skrilla, don't bring FS Debender. Yeah. To the Roots Picnic. He said, don't bring FS. You know what Beans told me how to take that? He said, you don't take that no wrong way. You don't take that, you don't go at him. You don't say, you just take that and you analyze it. And you see how he said, how that make you feel? I said, I don't know. That should make you feel good. Because you in them rooms and you not in them rooms. You feel what I'm saying?
Being talked about.
You know who I am. Meek know I'm a gangster. Meek know I'm a cold gangster. That's why he don't want me around. And he don't want to take with, when he be seen with me, he know what gonna come with.
In the end, things took a serious turn by February 2026, and it made Meek Mill's concerns look valid. FS and several other YBC members were hit with a RICO charge, which is no small situation at all. If he's found guilty, this could mean he won't be seeing freedom for a very long time, changing everything for his future.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are very excited today to announce the arrests of these 19 individuals who are really crime drivers in Philadelphia. What we were able to uncover during the grand jury and its investigation over a multi-year investigation is that these multiple gangs and their individuals that are associated with and are members of those gangs have really amplified gun violence in Philadelphia. So today we've made arrests of the following individuals associated with the Young Bag Chasers, YBC: Stephen Weddington, Jameer Burbage, Kasim Brown, Jerwayne Haywood, Salahuddin Carter, Quamir Hall, and Mark Johnson. We've also arrested in relation to campers, clappers with a C, clappers with a K, CCK, the following individuals: Hassan Stafford, Nasir Wells, Anthony Woodson, Herman Siegel, and Ronnie Vincent Kwan.
Unfortunately, FS's career was just starting to build real momentum, like things were finally about to take off in a big way. But after these charges, that path now looks seriously uncertain, and it could all come to a sudden stop. What makes it hit even harder is something FS said during his interview on the Let's Keep It 100 podcast. He admitted that his biggest fear was ending up in prison and never reaching his full potential, which makes this whole situation feel even more heavy and real.
Be honest. Let's keep it on the podcast.
Honestly,
Are you ever afraid?
no. I'm afraid of going back. I'm terrified to go back to jail. I'm scared to go back to jail. I've been to jail 10 times since I was 18.
What's your deepest fear? You answer first.
Dying and not getting to do. All right, listen. My biggest fear is doing everything that dude did. Like being like dude. Having all this good going on for me. I got a great life ahead of me. But like I just died because I don't know when to stop, and I don't know when to give up, and I don't know when to leave, and I don't know when to not let my pride. That's what I'm scared of.
If you enjoyed this video, tap one of the videos on your screen right now to check out something even crazier and just as intense. And don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment, and share this with someone who needs to see it, because it really helps the channel grow and keeps more stories like this coming.